sentenced his son to a drug overdose. But in reality, what happened was his son stole some drugs from a kingpin, basically. And that dude found out that the son stole his drugs. The son was a grown man. He found out that his drugs were stolen. Who did it? He killed the son. And the daddy found out that the son was killed, so he wanted to go revenge and kill everybody associated with it until he got to the person responsible for his son's death. Now, the son's father was a piece of shit. He really ain't a good dude. So therefore, in all actuality of it, I'm not mad at the father for wanting to get revenge and kill this man, because this man wasn't worth for nothing. A bad dude anyway. So he wasn't like a good kingpin, he was a bad dude. But if we take that out of it and we just talk straight up and down, straight up street talk, the man's son stole, I think, a few kilos or a kilo of cocaine from this dude. The dude killed you. Once the daddy found out the son stole a kilo of cocaine, he should have let it be and just be like, okay, he should have swallowed that. Now, I'm just saying, street talk wise, that's what he should have did. He should have just swallowed it. It was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? He stole the kilo, so they, you know what I mean? They did that to him. But I understand, he loved his son, so he didn't choose that route. He didn't choose that, because he ain't from the streets. You know what I mean? He a hard-working man. He won Citizen of the Year. Citizen of the Year. You know how boring you gotta be to probably win Citizen of the Year? So he was that kind of dude. He won Citizen of the Year. And his son was killed. So he went on revenge. He started getting the dude, smiley whopping him. Boom, boom, boom. He an old man, so his age started showing a little bit. But some of him, he was tired, he was wore out. One of the dudes he killed wore him out. Before he killed him, he busted out laughing. He had to go ahead and handle that though. Anyways, I feel like the daddy was in the right and in the wrong. So you just heard why I felt like he was in the wrong, because the son stole a kilo from a drug dealer. Now that just seemed like the drug dealer got his retaliation the way he wanted to get it, and you supposed to kind of leave it at that. It's a kilo, and he stole, and he a grown man. Like, it ain't like it was a child that made a mistake. It was a grown man that thought that he could get away with stealing a kilo of drugs from a drug dealer. He had to know there was gonna be some consequences to that. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, the father ended up getting him, bang. The police tried to get involved. When the police was getting involved, though, barely, they started to think that it was like a gang war, not knowing that it was not a gang war. This was just something on a more personal level. But in the midst of that, a gang war did happen between the dude, the little evil dude, and then the Native Americans. From the reservation, baby. Anyways, the boy, to get back to to get close to the man so he can kill him, he ended up kidnapping the man's son. The man had a cool little son, little smart boy, real intelligent, but he was going through a divorce with his wife. They were separated, so they had split custody of the boy. So that's the only way he was able to get access to the boy to begin with, because he wasn't with his daddy at the time when he got him. I think he got him from school or something. But anyways, the mama, she seemed like she probably done been through it with the daddy. But she probably had her time too when she was with the stuff, because dad was like, yeah, it was a time where you used to be with what I was with. Yeah, and what I did made you, you know what I mean? It excited you. But you could tell she probably was fed up from it. She wasn't with that no more. So anyways, to make the long story short, it's a movie about revenge. His son was murdered because he stole some drugs from a drug dealer. The drug dealer killed him. The daddy found out who the drug dealer was and the guys associated with it, and he started getting to him one by one until he got to the main dude, the drug dealer, and he killed him in a nice fashion. I ain't gonna tell you how he killed him and all that. I told you enough, but I'm just giving you my overview of it. It was a good watch. It kept me looking the whole movie. On a a scale of 1 to 10 overall, and it's Liam Neeson in it. Liam Neeson, a good actor. Of course, you know it's Liam Neeson. You know how he do, and that's how he do. So I ain't mad at it. I appreciated the movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I rated 8.5. It was pretty good, 8.5. So I think you should check it out. HBO Max, Cold Pursuit. Yeah.